Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on the Breakfast Club.
Go!
All right, I jumped the gun. Speaking of guns, there's lots of anti-Semitic incidents happening across America, and they are blaming them on Kanye West's rants. The ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, said at least 30 incidents of anti-Semitic, violence and things have been happening, and they are tying it directly to things that Kanye said. Now, last year, he threatened to go DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community. Mm-hmm. The actual tweet said, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people." The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. Now, some of the incidents have been vandalism, banner drops, harassment, and more because of his speech. Apparently, a lot of the stuff is happening at K through 12 schools, universities, and Jewish institutions. Allegedly on college campuses, a group of white supremacists hosted a series of "Ye is right, change my mind" meetings.
That's right.
In addition, someone wrote "Kanye was right" and DEFCON 3 on a sidewalk on the University of Wisconsin campus.
I was going to ask, how do you know it was Kanye?
Exactly
influence,
that.
But
the "Ye is right."
That's
why it's easy to tie those incidents to Kanye, because these folks had a hashtag.
The whole thing, "Ye
they
is
had
right."
a slogan, "Ye is right."
It's just interesting that that's the hill he wants to die on. You know?
Well, that's why I said people have all these conversations about Kanye West, but the reality of the situation is nobody calls Kanye West's downfall except for Kanye West.
Right.
He made choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And those choices led him to where we are now.
You talk about slavery as a choice. Well,
That's right.
Trashing your whole career is a choice.
That's right. Making anti-black, anti-Semitic comments is a choice as well.
Well, someone who's not making bad choices is Tyler Perry. He lands in the top 5 for Forbes' 2022 list of highest paid entertainers.
Come on now.
Jesus.
Yes.
That's great.
Forbes ranked Tyler Perry number 3 on the 2022 chart of highest paid entertainers, making him the only billionaire on the list. He had a reported $175 million year-end income, and he's reportedly receiving a whopping $150 million per year, plus 25% equity in his deal with Viacom, which owns BET. He also signed a deal with Amazon Studios last November to produce 4 motion picture films. He is doing it real big.
Man, drop on the clues bomb for Tyler Perry.
Absolutely.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of people in the culture, including myself at one point, you have Tyler Perry messed up, but the reality of the situation is, man, there's not too many people who pour into others.
Like Tyler Perry.
Especially black people, the way Tyler Perry does.
That's facts.
And everyone that works with him says how generous he is.
Very much
you may
so.
work, you may do a whole season in 3 days, but he will bless you with bonuses and just gifts, and he's real generous.
And not just money, he's generous with information. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times that's the most important thing. People keep information from you, because I don't need a handout. Just, show me how to get it.
Yeah.
But why are we so critical of him, though? Not us, but a lot of people in our culture have been very critical. But I'm like, he's a blueprint of how to do it yourself.
I've been critical at one point.
Some people didn't like his movies, they didn't like his plays.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with being critical of the art, but you know what I'm saying? You can't use that art to be critical of the person, especially if you don't know the person.
I know Spike Lee didn't like the fact that he was wearing a dress. So there was a couple of things that people that didn't like about what he was doing at the time. But
which I still don't understand that, because, man, back in the day, man, everybody used to, dress up, pretend to be a woman. All the comedians did it. Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, and it's like, why do we get so upset when Tyler Perry does? We used to laugh our ass off about Shanae.
Oh, Joanna, man.
We laughed our ass off about Wanda, the Jamie Foxx character.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Why do we get so upset about my deal?
But it seems like people in general have gotten uptight about everything. Everything's a conspiracy theory. Everything has a YouTube conspiracy theory tied to it, where it's a bigger, deeper thing.
We never thought Damon Wayans and David Alan Grier were actually gay when they used to do Men on Film
Just
on
great
Men of
actors.
Color. We just used to laugh.
It was just laugh. But I know a lot of it, too.
We didn't give Larry Johnson no flack when he was out here being grandmama.
No,
never.
Larry Johnson's not a basketball player. No, but especially with Tyler Perry, a lot of his plays and movies and things, especially on the East, we didn't really see a lot of it on the East at first. It was heavy in the South, heavy in that market. We necessarily didn't. So when we seen it, it was like, what the hell is this?
No,
this
we
is
came
Bama
up
stuff.
on that. My mother-in-law, big Tyler Perry fan.
Nah, we
Huge.
didn't.
I was watching. I would go back to watching Tyler Perry plays on DVD. The plays.
I don't think I seen my first Tyler Perry movie until last year.
Which one was it?
I don't remember which one it was.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman is my favorite. And then Why Did I Get Married?
Mine is Daddy's Little Girl.
Probably
Watch
Why
Daddy's
Did I
Little
Get
Girl.
Married? I think I seen that on a plane.
Daddy's Little Girl should have won an Oscar.
Really?
Drop on the clues bumps for Idris Elba and Gabrielle Union. That movie is so amazing. If you got daughters, man, Daddy's little. Watch that. I bet you'll love Daddy's Little Girl.
It was good,
I'm gonna watch
actually.
That climactic scene when he runs that car into the drug
Okay,
dealer's
don't tell
car.
me. Don't tell me.
Oh,
now.
you're right.
I'm gonna go
Look how
watch it.
hype he got, though. He was,
Daddy's Little Girl is fantastic, man.
Speaking of fantastic, someone who is not feeling fantastic, Busta Rhymes, he was mad. A lady tried to grab his butt. Actually, she didn't try, she did, and he threw a drink on her.
I'll be mad.
Busta Rhymes did nothing wrong. Oh, I thought he was going to be. Oh, there's no audio,
There's
right?
no audio. No,
Oh,
there's no
Busta Rhymes
audio.
did
Not
nothing
yet.
wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
The
No.
man was sexually assaulted and he
was.
defended himself.
Her name
okay?
is Nikita Mathis. We have to, call the ladies out when they do it. How would y'all feel? You're walking through a crowd, you have security, and someone manages to break through your circle and grab your buttocks.
Well, I'm mad at security, first of all.
That's what I said.
'Cause
Where
that
was
could have
the
been
security?
anything.
Yeah.
You slapped me on the butt, but that could have been a gunshot to the back of the head.
Could have stabbed me in my butt.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
A hand today, a shank tomorrow?
Why you looking at me like that?
Why you had to say that?
What?
Why would somebody stab you in the butt?
I don't know. She touched him in the butt, so the whole thing was butts.
That's the
Do you have
difference. She slapped. Now, come on, stop.
Do you have a fantasy about being stabbed in the butt?
No, but I will say this.
From behind when
I will
nobody's
say
looking
this.
at you.
Everybody reacts differently, and I'm sure Busta doesn't like people. He does not like people touching him. So if you touch Busta, he has a problem with that. I've known Busta for a long time. That's how he is. I've had people slap me on my ass, and sometimes it's just like, "Yo, my G, watch yourself," or "Excuse me, ma'am, don't
You
do
ain't
that."
never saw that.
Hold
You ain't
on,
never
hold on,
said
hold
that.
on.
I seen that man slap you.
Wait,
in
you
your
did not
ass.
see
You
him
ain't
slap
say,
you in my
no,
ass.
my G, nothing.
My G, yes.
Yeah, that was
that-
nothing.
I just walked off, but still.
Envy,
Exactly.
is that a normal reaction when a man slaps your butt? Yo, my G. No?
He did not say that. There was no yo my G.
Yo, my
that
G.
man slapped Envy on his butt and they wasn't even playing basketball. I minded my business though. I kept walking. I didn't know what was going on.
No game, just a random slap of the butt?
Random game of grab ass. That's what was
It
going
was
on.
not.
Were you in basketball shorts at least? No draws?
I was DJing the club and I killed it, and he smacked me on my ass like, "Good job."
Oh. It's mad disrespectful. He might as well kiss you in the mouth.
Listen, the fact that woman thought she could violate Busta's boundaries like that, though, I don't care what your intentions were. She violated that man's boundaries, and I have no problem with how Busta reacted.
Well, we'll talk about it next hour. We'll take your calls 800-585-1051. It's kind of weird because she grabbed him in the ass and he threw a drink on her. Now,
I think your story is much better.
Yo, shut
I
up,
want to get
man.
more into that.
Yo, shut up.
Great set, my G. That's been the Rumor Report.
All right, when we come back, we got front page news. We'll tell you about this Colorado rancher that's been going through hell. All right, we'll tell you about it. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.